To the Brannigan squad are coming to get me, guys. They've snipped the phone line outside, so I can't phone the police. Thank you for all the follows, everybody. Happy days. That's cool. Blim blim. Jeez Louise. My goodness. Everyone's internet. Blimey. Let's even get these toms. Sounding like toms, eh? Flip sakes, everyone's busy. You're doing yourself out of an extra subscriber. You're 21 yesterday. Did I? Let's change that. I believe you. Flip sakes. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for following. Did that work? No. That works. Yes. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Sweetbin. Thanks. Thanks for hooking me up. Blimey. Wow. Okay. Where were we? Oh, toms. So we got Boydie's mad solo here sounding good, but the toms aren't sounding good. They're not sounding very loud. So let's listen to them. Yeah, I'm hearing more overhead than toms. So let's look at where they are. There's tom here, tom here. So let's listen to tom 1, tom 2. Raise it up. So much ringing. So let's get rid of the triggers. Is he hitting a third one there too? Oh yeah, we got all three. So, oh yes, Jazz Kids boy. Boydie's solo created too much static electricity. Just blew the place smithereens. So, I'm gonna put a gate here just to shut this up until he hits it. Pretty much. So let's put gate number 1 here. Oh, what? Got no plugins. Because the internet went down while the project was on. Cuts me off from all my plugins. Gotta reload it. Isn't that annoying? Isn't that annoying? Spend all this money on plugins and the computer, and I'm the one getting restricted, and there's dudes with cracked stuff rocking out with no internet all day long. Hey ho. Hey ho. Price has been good. So we're just going to close it. Close Pro Tools. Open it back up, and hopefully it'll be like, oh, you did have loads of plugins. Let's see. Anybody coming round on Friday? Anyone hanging out on Friday? Playing some video games. Playing some Rocket League, I think. Test 118. Do you like Giggy? Get PD going. Hold on. Hey, go Giggy. That's for you, my pal. DRM only punishes the honest folks. Yes. All went wrong. I think we listened to that song way too much. So funny story about that beginning of that. The whammy bar was in my pocket. Can you hear it? The whammy bar was in my pocket. That's funny looking back, but we wasted a whole day because he had his Ibanez with a whammy bar on it, and we couldn't get it to stay in tune. And I was like, boy, that guitar won't stay in tune. Please use my guitar. Please use my guitar. would not stay in tune, loads of takes. And I was like, I'm going to have to find the tiny wee bits that aren't out of tune. Because it was going in and out of tune. I couldn't figure it out. And then it turned out that his whammy bar had gone all the way back. And it was sitting in his hoodie pocket or his jacket pocket the whole day. And every time he moved, it would pull it out of tune. That's why I recorded. The whammy bar was in my pocket. And I was like, oh, flick sakes. So, beware. Yeah, boy, Rocket League. Coming on, Toby, man. Nice to see you. Let's see what Sean's got while we wait.
Women know too much. I'm all for girls that don't know.
It wasn't that, don't worry. That turns out is an advert.
He just got in there. Dear old fella. It's alright, mate.
What's the name of this road?
You can't park there, sir.
I know I can't park here. I'm on the phone to the police.
Fuck, you know, how did you manage to get in here?
It's just gone in.
You on the phone to the police?
Yes, I'm on the phone to the police. They need
You've been driving?
Sorry?
You've been drinking
No,
driving?
I haven't.
So I can smell alcohol on you.
I can smell alcohol on me.
You're bloody pissed. You can't. How did you get in there?
What road?
Oh, but you're driving there, didn't you?
That's cruel.
Yeah, it's a concrete road,
No.
a thin, narrow back lane.
Do you know the name of the road?
Yes, push it right in the ditch. Road, it's called.
Fabulous.
No, it's called Pearson's Green Road.
Pearson's Green Road.
Paddock Wood, Kent.
I'm in Paddock.
Have you been under the influence of alcohol or drugs?
I haven't got any alcohol or drugs on me, sir.
What about in your system?
No, they're not.
Where the fuck did you get in there, sir?
Sorry.
And I'm still in the vehicle.
Are you okay though?
Yeah, I am.
Oh man, that's cruel. Toby, we are also trash at Rocket League, so you are very welcome to come hang out with us. Very welcome. We'll get good together, my friend. Practice together. So 2 o'clock on Friday. It's game time. We'll play some games at the studio. Sorry, I didn't realise there was bad words. It's meant to be a family-friendly stream, mate. It's Easter holidays. Anybody could be watching. Getting me cancelled. I only just arrived. Right, where were we? Please have plugins. We have plugins. Okay. So what was I doing? Gate. I really like the Slate Digital Gate. Because it's quick. It's quick. Gives you a bit of play. Let's get rid of all this. We don't need any of these guys. And we need gate drums. Tom Natural, yeah, I suppose. Behave. So I needed to not hit on this. So I'm just looking to see if the volume comes in here. There you go. So it only triggers once it hits. So let's pull it onto Tom 2, do the same. It's not hidden, so let's pull it back a wee bit. Cool. It's got rid of all that noise at the bottom already. Cool. What are you saying, Toby? Cancel the Wii Studio. Wii means urine? Sure does. That's what we produce here. Let's get the level sorted. Let's go. Do. long as that shuts up the rest of the time, that'll work pretty well.
Looking up and down, you've been heavy-handed. People gonna try to get you down. You need to pack up your dreams and walk on. 'Cause your dreams keep
Cool. Now they're just too loud.
walk on. 'Cause your dreams keep falling.
At least we know it works. WrestleMania week. What are you guys watching WrestleMania on? I'd like to watch it too. Is it Sky?
Your dreams and walk on. 'Cause your dreams
I don't got Sky.
to get you down. You need to pack up your dreams and walk on. 'Cause your dreams keep falling. I'm still standing. The world keeps spinning. Your burn bridges simmer. And dreams keep falling. And I'm still standing alone. Oh. You've got that something about you. And I've got that something around you. We've got that feeling about us. You've got that feeling about us.
Trying to get the snare a bit more 80s. You get a free trial on the WWE Network. First month free. Nice. 1 a.m. on Saturday, 1 a.m. on Sunday. 2 parts. Yeah, I'm up for that. I'm up for that. I'll see you guys there.
Dreams and walk on, 'cause dreams keep falling. I'm still standing. The world keeps spinning. You're the dreams keep falling. I'm still standing. The world keeps spinning. Your burn bridges.
Sorry, I'm not talking much. Just doing last minute tweaks here in the snares. Just wanted to sound a bit more 80s. I'm going to set up a Discord. Watch along. Cool.
You've got that something about you. And I've got that something around you. And we've got that feeling about us. You've got that feeling about us. Standing back there watching on, looking up and down, you've been heavy-handed. People gonna try to get you down. You need to pack up your dreams and walk on. Walking down the same road you've been down before. Looking up and down, you've been heavy-handed. People gonna try to get you down. You need to pack up your dreams and walk on. 'Cause your dreams keep falling.
Just having a quick listen on the speakers.
Keep spinning. Your burn
Sounding good.
bridges simmer. And dreams keep falling. And I'm still
Next.
standing alone. Oh. You've got that something about you. And I've got that something around you. And we've got that feeling about us.
Actually very satisfying coming off headphones onto the speakers. It always sounds better. And sometimes I struggle. Sometimes I go, I really need that to sound better. I really need that more. And then I remember to just have a quick listen on the speakers, because the headphones don't get to the level that my monitors do. So I'm always trying to cheat it. And then I kind of remind myself to have a listen. I'm going to have a listen through this. And if there's nothing bothering me, I'm going to move on to the next one.
You've got that something
Your
about
upload speed is
you.
0.2. Jeez Louise.
And I've got that something around you. And
That's
we've
not
got
much.
that feeling about us.
What's mine? You ready, gang? Let's find out. Flippin' choo-choo on the way down. Who likes that? Woohoo! 73.8 on the way down. Anyone need anything downloaded? Now consider that we're already uploading this stream. And I think I'm also backing up to the cloud. 11 down. Yeah. Anyone want to come hang out? Barry, what are you saying? I need to learn how to use the software. My head is full of songs that need to be made. Mate, if you need any advice, if you need any help, give me a shout. I'll find you the correct YouTube video to watch. If that's helpful. Show you what to do. I'm going to listen on the speakers.
Dreams and walk on, 'cause your dreams keep falling. I'm still standing in the world, keep spinning your burn, bridges simmer, and dreams keep falling, and I'm still standing alone. Oh, you've got that something about you. I've got that something around you. We've got that feeling about us. You've got that feeling about us. Are you ever gonna see how it could have been? Fold that road, wouldn't be stranded. Thoughts gonna try to run your mind. You need to pick up your dreams and walk on. Walking down the same road you've been down before. Looking up and down, you've been heavy-handed. People gonna try to get you down. You need to pack up your dreams and walk on. 'Cause dreams keep falling and I'm still standing. The world keeps spinning, your burn bridges simmer, and dreams keep falling and I'm still standing alone. Oh,
Sound. So I'm going to get that to you. Let's turn the flash off. Anyone want a color? Anyone want any Toby, you want to choose a color? Thanks, man. What's your favorite color, Toby? Don't say brown. LED lights can't do brown. Toby, are you orange? Are you an orange? Or are you a purple? Are you a purple, Toby? Or are you a red? Are you a red guy? Yellow. Yellow it is. Yellow for Toby. Looks kind of green there. Looks more yellow here. Cameras. Am I right? Super production. The lights or the music? Or both? So I'm going to get this to Iain. However, I'm going to get rid of that. What I'm going to do is put it through Ozone's automatic AI mastering at the loudest part. Just so it's up to level. Because I don't want him listening to this at a different volume to the previous mix and go, the previous mix sounds way better because it's louder. But we'll make sure that we look to see what the automatic mastering did. I just like it to get it at a similar level, a similar volume. Once all these tracks are finished, I'll export them without this and put them in another project and master them together. So what you do is CD, medium will do, hit play. I turned it down because Ozone's going to turn it up. Oh, let's find out what Toby's got internet speed wise. Let's have a competition. Sean, what did you have? 45 down and 7 up? What did I have? 78 down. 10 up, was it? Somebody collate these in the Discord. So let's see what this automatic thing did. Are we boosting the low? Nothing drastic. Little tweaks. I'm going to hit dither here so that I can export it at a bitrate that Iain can throw onto CD if he wants to. So let's check if the start is the start. I put markers here so I can say the start of the not start. So the start's moved to here. Okay, and it ends on the end. Let's say the end is here. I'm glad it's not that bad, Toby. I thought we were going to lose you there. I was going to have to get a 1 tel floppy disk for you to install dial-up. Okay, let's export this. How's chat doing? Track 1 done. Bang. Ready for Iain to go. That sounds amazing. And then ready for mastering. I pay for 300 down, 100 up. Sometimes I see that. Wow. What would 300 down be like? 100 up. Jeez Louise. Is that just a plug-in on the master bus? Yes, it is, Mr. Sean Haddison. It's actually reasonable too. I really recommend people get Isotope Ozone. It's good for like, it's got loads of things like stereo widening, or it's got like vintage sounding. You could probably mix an entire track with it. It's got nice EQ and everything on it. Still rocking T-Rax? Flippin' heck. T-Rax? I had T-Rax in 2006. Did some good stuff with it though. In fact, the T-Rax mastering I had, it's probably the same as you. You have to, it's a standalone program, it's not a plugin. Back in the day. Yeah, things have moved. Things have moved on from T-Rax. I think T-Rax is still a business, but I bet you is an old plugin from back then you have. When we all had it. Let's see. Iain Wilson. Let's put some backing music on while we... Trouble is, I can't wait to get them in the studio. So still standing 3 export. Oh, wait a minute. It's a good day for the blues. Oh yeah. It's a good day. It's a good day for the blues. I just use a buy home hub. I don't do things professional. That's why we love you, boy. So I've had a busy day. My goodness, I had a list as long as this to get done, and I just came in this morning. I just went bang, 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 bang. Just went through it. Loads of paperwork stuff. I've still got more, but got through most of it. The yellow standalone version, the newer versions are really advanced now. Yeah, I bet. They were good sounding plugins back in the day. But yeah, get Ozone. You'll be much happier. That AI thing, I really like it. It's a really good starting point. especially if you're monitoring and your room isn't perfect. And like you might be boosting the bass way too much if you don't have a sub, or you might be doing the opposite if your room's really boomy in the low end. You might not have enough subs, so it's good to have like a robot look at it and go, if you put that through the ozone mastering every time, and it keeps boosting up your bass, you know to add more bass than you think is necessary until you sort your room out. Because nothing's perfect, right? No rooms are perfect, no microphones are perfect, no plugins are perfect. So if you can identify the flaws, sometimes you can compensate, you know. All right, so that track's out. Okay, let's go for that's done. Overgrown. What's that sound like? I haven't looked at these tracks in a few months. Hello, friend. Hey, buddy. I'll be Brad in the house. What's this? Oh, Tumbling Souls. What's your crack today, Abigail? I'm seeing the Head and Valley group chat is pretty busy. I haven't had a chance to look at it. What version of Ozone? The newest? Let's have a look. Let's see. Don't get the really expensive one though. Let's look together, my friend. Let's see. Not advanced. Elements, 129. Let's see what's in this. That's me? No, it's Spanish. Oh, I lied. I do it live sometimes. Master Assistant. Yeah, that's what you want. So, Elements will do. Then it's got the Master Assistant on it. What else does it have? And it's got preset. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so the Elements, the cheap one that's everything I use for this. So you get that AI for mastering, and then you get like the EQ for EQing, the Imager, that's for like stereo spread. I use that quite a lot. Yeah, Elements. I don't know what's on standard compared to it. What's standard got? Match EQ I never use. That's if you like the sound of a track, you can pull and match EQ and get yours to EQ'd like it. That's a bad idea. It's a bad idea. Just make yours sound awful. Callum, that's tricky. What internet do you have? One down and half up. That is tough. Watching the stream with 4G. That's commitment. That is commitment. Thank you for using your data plan for my stream. If you like, man, I'm recording all these, so I can pop them on a CD and send them to you. I've got your address, and you can just talk to me and pretend I'm live. Yeah, there you go, Sean. Get the Elements. Oops. I think there's what's it called? Sales of this every now and again, so maybe might be worth waiting till then. If you need anything mastered, then just give me a shout. I'll put it through for you. I'll put it through the machine for you if you need. I love this song. This is my favorite song in the Tumbling Souls album. That's like the original Netflix DVDs by mail. Yeah, we had that. Over here we had one called Love Film. It's run by Channel 4, and it turned into Prime Video, I think, in the end. Just tested my data speeds at 02. 22 down and 20 up. Yeah, man, we are connected. We are connected. Aaron Valley. Making plans with Heron Valley today, actually. Plans to do some work with them very soon. Actually. Next month. Doing some live streaming stuff. But essentially, I'm going to be there in person. I cannot wait to hang out with my friends. I cannot wait. I am supposedly in the bottom 2% of the UK. Bizarre when I am so close to the Highland capital. Sucks, mate. That sucks. Okay. Thank you for the like or the follow. I can't remember. I didn't see. It's the same noise. I should change that noise. I should change. I think it was the like. Thank you for the like. The mini feed doesn't give me all of them. It's really annoying, so I've got to catch it quick. Say hello in the chat and I'll know it was you. And I'll give you I'll give you a thank you to say thank you. Hello. You need to go and rock bottom on your local MP about the speeds. Yeah, you do. I'll agree. I'll go with you, man. Who's your MP? You have a studio to make noise. Honestly, I made a stink about the internet speeds here. Now they're banging. Alright, let's pause this. This is the next track. This needs a lot more work than the others, I think. Let's have a listen. So this is the latest track we've recorded for the album. So it's I don't think I've done much work in this at all. Thank you for the like, Leslie. Gotcha. I'm gonna have to make these alerts way bigger because I've only got a wee screen beside me. Fast forward 20 years and I don't need my mate Lemons, he's got a Lemons McBackflip, who's got a Twitch channel. He has amazing alerts. I'll have to take a leaf out of his book, man. They're hilarious. I love every single one of them. Some of them I'm like, how is he doing that? That's cool. Lewis, 120 down and 53 up. Mate, you win. That's the best so far. I think that's more than the rest added together. That is fast internet, boy. Whereabouts in the country are you, Lewis? Is it Edinburgh? My raid alert is me doing an Arnie impression and shouting, why are you raiding me? I can't wait to raid you. When are you streaming? Why? I want to listen to that. Anyone like this song? It's very romantic. I'll send you the MP3, mate. Please, I'll play it now. I'll play it on my stream so people can hear it. Maybe we'll remix it. What's Clads, Abigail? This is Clads. Are you typing with your thumbs? Was much like you before, only getting 6 to 8. Finally got a full fibre. Just in the middle of Perth and Dundee. Fabulous. WeStudioMail@gmail.com. It's on my website. Toby, you on the Discord? Oh, class. Oh, glads. Sorry, Abigail, I should have figured that one out. I'm not. Get on that Discord, boy. Hold on, I'll put it in here. If anyone wants to email me, this is the... That's a sweet track. There you go. There's my email. Feel free, anyone. Feel free. Happy to hear from anybody. but most importantly, get me that MP3, Toby. Okay, so first of all, we check to see if there's any editing to be done, because this is a bit of an earlier stage than the others. That's a guitar left and right. Looks like the right guitar is in the middle, so let's bridge to the right. That's better already.
Waking up, I remember when we were young, climbing trees and throwing rocks at the sun. And fast forward 20 years and I don't need these pills to feel. It don't feel like home since it's
Looks like I've got two drums going. I've got drums here, this group, and then I've got another drums here. Soft and hard. So this is the soft drums. Right, and this is the louder drums.
faking smiles from the inside out. Late December when we first met.
So this is the settings I've got on the vocals at the moment. 251.
Fast forward 20 years and I don't
Just gonna compress it a bit more. Put a modern one on here.
It don't feel like home since it's all gone cold. Can you love me if my mind is overgrown? It don't feel like home since it's all gone cold. Can you love me if my mind is overgrown? All that it took
Okay, cool.
was open up to you love me if my mind is overgrown.
Arvox. I really like Arvox for pop stuff. Gives it that extra dimension. Just fills loads of stuff. But
All that it took was open up to that someone.
so before,
All that it took
after.
was open up to that someone.
And I think that vocal needs a bit of delay. Oh, MP3 is sent. What are we saying? Arnie lives with a pet donkey. Sean, I don't know if I should trust you after that last one, Sean. Let's hook it up. Oh, he actually lives with a donkey.
To you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Lulu. Happy birthday to you. Look at this.
I love Arnold
Isn't it
Schwarzenegger.
celebrating birthday really great, huh?
Does anyone else love
The
Arnold
candles
Schwarzenegger?
are unnecessary here. Oh, yeah. Oh, here's another one. Oh, yeah. Here's another one to come. Oh,
What a
yeah.
legend.
Oh, yeah. And there we have it. Mm-hmm. Not so loud, okay? Oh, look at the jealous one is coming in. Oh, yes.
Here we go. Donkey War.
Yeah, what a good birthday. Today you're 1 year old. You're 1 year old today, Lulu. Congratulations.
Big for a 1 year.
Such a beautiful girl.
All right, haircut.
Yeah.
What's the crack?
Beautiful
Californian
girl.
donkeys with their highlights.
Oh, yes, we love you.
Him and Stallone are best mates. Oh, that's what I like to hear. That's what I like. Honestly, fabulous. Thank you. Oh,
Arnold Schwarzenegger is committed to
shush. We're trying to work. Kind of work. All right, Tobes. All right, Toby, mummy. Let's see what you got going on here with the Gmail. Flipping heck, I got loads of emails. Oh, okay. Here's the raid.
Why are you raiding my channel? Get down! Why
Toby, is that you? That's not you.
are you raiding my channel? Get down! Why?
That's incredible. Subscriber.
Oh my
gotta get a new sub. Jack Black.
Thank you for following.
Get
Why
down!
are you raiding my channel? Get down! Wow!
Hey, Rock Pro Media, thank you for following. We're shaking out my pals raid voiceover.
Why are you raiding my channel?
I don't know.
Get down! Wow!
Legend. No worries, brother. Welcome to the gang. We're mixing some stuff today. So this is it. Iain Wilson, check him out. It's on my record label. Absolute banger. If I can make that in Reaper, I'm sure you can do a much better job. I doubt it, man. That's pretty good.
Climbing trees and throwing rocks at the sun.
A wee bit boomy in the low end.
20 years and I don't need these pills to feel.
It's a bit better.
It don't feel.
So, what's kind of new in Pro Tools is you can put things in folders. I know that's crazy to say that's new. So I'm going to put the guitars, acoustic guitars, in a new folder, routing folder, so I can put plugins in it. I'm going to call it acoustic guitar. And they go. Rock Pro Media, what you been up to? What your crack? Leaves you here. Let us know.
December. Broken from my head.
That needs to be brightened up.
And fast forward 20 years and I don't need these pills to feel.
Way better.
It don't feel like home since it's all gone cold. Can you
So just boosted 7 kilohertz up.
It don't feel like home since it's all gone cold.
Not much, man. Just keeping the dream alive. I like you. I'm glad you're on my stream. Good vibes. Good vibes and positive reinforcement. Keeping the dream alive. Rock and roll.
Overgrown. It don't feel like home since it's all gone cold.
I can do you a movie guy voice if you want. One man, one desire. Yeah. Oh, please do. Please make me something. Oh, what? Rock Pro. You made me break my pen. Rock Pro Media. Thank you very much for subscribing. Makes me so happy. You owe me a pen. Living egg. Hey, chat. Why don't we make a script for Toby to say for me? Toby, I'd love one that's like ridiculously far too long for something. Maybe not a follower. You know what? Because I'm multi-streaming and people like the stream on Facebook, I'd like something ridiculous for that, because people like things on Facebook quite a lot, especially when you first come on. And it would be amazing if it was like incredibly too long and there was like 5,000 of you saying a speech right at the beginning that we had to sit through. That I'd love that. Chat, make him a script. Thank you, Rock Pro Media. You've made my day. You broke my pen. You rock too, my friend. Okay, that sounds good already. However, I'm on headphones, so as soon as I take the headphones off, who knows? I might be like, that sounds awful. So let's make we're going to make a folder, but for the electric guitars. GTRs. So this is totally back to front to what I'd normally do. I'd normally do the drums and the bass first. But because this is a romantic song, I started with the vocals. So I think the last time I was on here, I kind of tuned the vocals. I think Boys to Men, that's what I was kind of looking for with the harmonies and the vocals. And I'm going to get the guitars, because they're driving, that I want them to just be there cleanly. basically.
It don't feel it's all gone cold. Can you love
This virtual mix rack. Virtual mix rack is working for me now.
It don't feel like home since it's all gone cold. Can you love me if my mind is overgrown? As a
Peter 376.
picture, my life's a blur. Can you love me if my mind is overgrown? It don't feel like home since it's all gone cold. Can you
Okay, sending a wee bit more Foo Fighters-y.
mind is overgrown? As a
Okay, now it's just too loud.
life's a can you love me if my mind
Now it's too dry, so I'm just going to send that electric to the reverb, whatever it is.
can you love me if my mind is
What does this remind me of? Savage Garden. Do you remember that band? Too much high end in that reverb. I can do low cut, I can't do high. So to get rid of some of that high end, I've gone to the reverb channel. Oh, excuse me. Pardon me. Jeez Louise. I've called Aux 1. I'm going to call it reverb just in case I need to look at it later. And I've got a Pro EQ here boosting the high end. But there's too much high end. So I'm going to cut some of the high end before it goes into the little plate. Which sounds nice. So I'm just going to do that high cut and then... There we go. Just to give it a bit of space.
since it's all gone cold? Can you love me if my mind is overgrown? As a picture, my life's a blur.
Have to head Keith for Catch You Friday. You catch you later, Lewis. Thanks, pal. Really appreciate it. See you Friday. Friday at 2. A new follower. Lauren McDonald too. Thanks for following, Lauren. Is there a bass in this? I don't think there is. I wonder if we need one. Do you think we need one?
It don't feel like home since it's all gone cold. Can you
There's a piano here.
love me?
Who likes the piano?
It's all gone cold. Can you love me if my mind is overgrown? And all that it took was open.
Like the piano. Too much meat though.
Someone
But maybe I want to keep it because it's the only thing that's giving us bass.
it took was open it up to that someone.
I just tamed it a wee bit. We Studio Records, shout out for folks to download Rocket League. Yeah, so on Friday,
It don't feel like home since it's all
I think the piano kind of gives it a cool bass in it. Actually, not sure if it needs it, but I'd bring a bass in late. Oh, late in the track, later on.
since it's all gone cold.
Yeah, I think I agree. Yeah, so we're playing Rocket League on Friday. We'll start off with Rocket League. Rocket League, 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock here on Friday. We're going to be playing Rocket League. And if you want to play along with us, we'll figure that out. We'll all become Steam friends or cross-platform. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out together. Somebody will know how to do it. And I would love at least 6 people and we could just play 3-on-3. That'd be fun.
Can you love me if my mind is overgrown? It don't feel like home.
Right, let's sort these drums out.
Since it's all gone cold. Can you love
We're putting it off.
overgrown? As a picture, my
Okay, let's sort. The thing I'm most worried about is the toms because they're quite. My favorite YouTuber called me Lauren McDonald. Also, worst week of my life. It's McDougal. Wow. Sorry. sorry, McDougal. I would hate that too. Maybe you should like change your name to McDougal on the thing. But I'm glad you're loving it. I'm also, and I really mean this, I'm also loving it. This is the best fun I've had in the studio in a year. I love this. I've been here working, slaving away every day for a year with nobody. And I'm a very social creature. I'm used to having bands and people in and having the crack. So this is cool. It's really cool to open the doors and let everyone see and have some crack with some like-minded folk, you know. So thanks for hanging out. Let's pan the toms. What Tom is doing what? Is he hitting that one? It's hard to tell what's getting hit. Oh, that one's easy. It's the middle one. I'm currently unemployed, so between job applications, I can chill to the stream and learn things to use in Cubase at home. Oh, that's nice to hear. See, with job applications, do you have to like fill in a CV with everything they need, hand in the CV, and then fill in an application online with exactly the same stuff as you've just put in the CV to test for? Is that the yarns these days? I wouldn't fancy it. I would not fancy it. So I'm going to leave this here. I'm going to put a gate in before it, and then we'll use these to muck around with it. Tom? There we go. Rock Pro Media, kick 0, kick out 2, snare T10, snare B8, overhead left and right 72. What's that for? Snare T10. Panning. Oh, attaboy. You pan the kick out? You pan the snares? Really? I have to try. That's crazy. Yes, they don't get masking. My goodness, I'll have to check that out. You mean so it doesn't like phase? Yeah. Oh, cool. I've got this plugin I use sometimes. This one. Open. So this gets a wee bit more in phase, if that makes sense. But I know what you mean. I totally know what you mean. So I use I only use one kick mic for that reason, actually. And what are you saying? Yeah, snare top and snare bottom. I don't pan, but I do flip the phase, just so they're not sitting on top. Honestly, I'm not going to try it today because this isn't a drum heavy track, but I'll definitely try that. That sounds like a interesting thing. Get it panning, give it a wee bit of space. Oh, what did you get a like? Oh, Mo Barry has followed. Thank you very much for following. Okay, let's get the gate in here. I'm just going to drag this over. That's good, but it's not long enough. It needs to be going do, do, do instead of do, do. Release. Slope. Try that. Yeah, that's better. Any other tips you like doing Rock Pro Media? I'd love to. Let's talk. Let's talk geek. I'm always loving to learn. If there's anything anyone does different, or anyone has any tips, I'm all over that. Please let me know. Tom's around 20. So when you're saying 20, like I've got like I can't use numbers. I use like clock. So that's like 9 o'clock to me. And that's like 3 o'clock. Catch you later, Sean. So do you do like 20 left? So it'll be way up here. Like 11, like 10 o'clock? Does that make sense to you? Yeah, cool. Interesting. What I do with the toms depends on where my overheads were when I was tracking. I think if I have overheads in the middle, like XY, I won't have them panned as wide. But if they're like widely spaced in the overheads, I try and follow where they are in the overheads with the panning. But hey, you know, it's not a rule. It's a guess. Right, let's get this Tom 1. Is he using Tom 1? Don't know if he's using Tom 1 for this. No Tom 1, so let's mute that. In fact, let's get rid of it.
It's all gone cold. Can you love me if my mind is overgrown? And all that it took was open up to that someone. And all that it took was open up to that someone.
Okay, let's fix the kick and the snare. Gonna use different plugins for this. SSL. So I just cut out a wee bit of stuff below 20 hertz, stuff I'm not really interested in, and I've boosted around 60 hertz. So kind of wanted to go like that, like a bounce, like to go up on the. Oh, you're kind of back to front. To go up like that and get the meat, and then cut out on the really low frequency stuff. So I don't want to kill anyone's speakers. So before, after. The idea is sometimes when you get like this, it sounds like a microphone. You can tell it's a microphone pointing at something, and you're trying to get rid of the stuff the microphone's adding and turn it into like a natural, much more natural sound. Kind of like that. I'm going to have a listen. It's hard to tell in headphones. Just taking about 3 dB off on this compressor. We'll have a listen to that. I might want to give it a bit more welly. Maybe I'll put a clipper on it. There we go. Right, the snare's bothering me. Let's fix the snare. I'd be tempted to put a sample on, but not for this one. It's a really natural track, so we're gonna just EQ it with this. See if we can get what we need. It's a bit better.
since
loud
it's
though.
all gone cold. Can you love me if my mind is overgrown?
Just gonna pull the same settings for the bottom. Fade it in. Maybe I'll pan it slightly out.
To feel
Like Rock Pro Media said.
it don't feel like home since it's all
What did you say? Tom bottom 8. 10 and 8. I don't use much of bottom though.
It don't feel like home since it's all gone cold. Can you love me if my
Take away some of the low end of the overheads.
as a picture, my life's a blur.
Get some of the cymbal stuff going. I usually put snare on left.
It don't feel like home since it's all gone cold. Can you love me if my mind is overgrown? It don't feel like home since it's all gone cold.
Okay, I like it. But I'm going to do something. I'm going to put a multi-band compressor on the drum channel. And I've got this default preset that I made. I use this for drum buses, and I also use it for the master bus. This is a Don't Be a Poo-Poo Head Keith plugin setting, where it just lets me visualize with these 4 bands whether I'm like going too mental with the treble or too mental with the low end. It's like a safety thing, but I find that when I put it on stuff that's really busy, like the drum bus or the master bus, it gels a bit better. Just something I've kind of developed over the years.
It don't feel like home since it's all gone cold. Can you love me if my mind is overgrown?
Normally I would put some of these drum channels to another drum bus and put like a really heavy compression on it and then blend it in, but I don't want to do it to this track just because it's really romantic and nice.
Mind is overgrown.
So I've got 2 drum kits here. I've got this one doing hard stuff and I've got this one doing soft stuff. So there's no kick. Let's get rid of that. Do. I don't think there's any low tom. Oh, I lied. Is that? There is. We'll get on that. Another kit. Yeah, exactly. Put tambourine / shakers on the opposite side of the snare around 10. See, when you like say tambourine or shakers, is that just on the hit with the snare to layer up the snare, or would it be a shaker like shaka 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 shaka? It's really interesting. Kyle says still listening, but currently re-heading the new kit and swapping the kit out of the room. Sounding class. What kind of skins you going for, Kyle? If you're listening. So I'm just trying to find some of this meat that I won't want in a second. I'm guessing it's the low end of the toms that will gate and this overhead. So I've already gated these, so I'm just going to pull this over. Same kit done in the same day, but it's different beaters, so we're going to have to... Oh, it's not the SL channel. We're going to have to tweak the settings of the gate. Let's solo it. Cool. I'm just trying to get rid of rumble. Interesting, huh? I don't think he's playing it anymore. Yeah, it's just on here. You can see here the little marks where that tom's getting played. Doo. Cool. We don't need these drums to be doing much. I think this was just a layer with the other drums.
Of me if my mind is overgrown. As a picture, my life's a blur. Faking smiles from the inside out. Late December when we first met.
So I'm just blending it in with the volume of the main drums. And the snare sounds poop. So we'll have a look at that. Boring drum chat. No, drum chat is good. Abigail Pride says, I was out on a mad walk and driving, now fully committed to the stream, mate. Class in glass. Kyle, new Tama from a month ago, but the new heads are going on and sticking the mics on it to get a wee trial recording of it for the Tama rep. You got a Tama rep? Did you get free Tama stuff? Nice. It's a funky wee thing. I went Remo pinstripes, ambassadors on bottom. Give the toms a proper thumpy and poppy sound, snare weight to cut the overtones, and we're good. Jeez, you're going all in. I usually get the drum kit out of the van. I find if you keep it in the van for a good day or two, everything gets a bit warbly and damp. And then I panic with a slightly broken drum key for a wee while. And then I give up and I go and get some, I get some moon gels and fire them on it. And then we're golden. And then a drummer comes in to play them and tuts at me for a wee while and spends an hour making them actually sound good. Send me an email, Tobes. Let's see what it's saying. Was it me you sent an email? Oh, there it is. Let's see.
One man, one desire. We Studios thanks you for liking.
Thank you so much. That is definitely going on. That's the Facebook like one. Thank you. We'll get that sorted later. What a legend. Thank you, Toby. Right, we need to send it to sound better. It's a snare, but with the snare off. What did I do with the EQ? I was trying to fix it already. Let's go to the big boys. SSL channel. It's better already. Tweak that over to the bottom. Okay. It's a low mid thing I don't like. Let's see if we can get rid of it. Thank you for the like, Abigail Pride. Can't wait to get the proper like sound on that. Okay. Maybe just put reverb on that to give it tone. Thanks for the share, Abigail. Super fan. Okay, I like that. Just tones I don't like. I'm going to get rid of it with Q3. I feel broken from my head to my toes. And fast forward 20 years and I don't need these pills to feel. It don't feel like home since it's all gone cold. Can you love me if my name too much low drum? It don't feel like home since it's all gone cold. Can you love me if my mind is overgrown? And all that it took was open up to that someone. Toby boy, let's see. There you go, Toby. I'll hook that up later. Well, there's the link to now. Totally help me out with that bot. Keith needs help. Alright, Tobster, in the Discord. Cool. I'm liking this. The only thing I'm worried about is low end. Should I have a bass come in? Super easy to do. We take 5 minutes to show you. Legend. Hello, Rock Pro Media. Thanks for joining the Discord. Since it's all gone cold, can you love me if my mind is overgrown? It don't feel like home. Since it's all gone cold, can you love me if my mind is overgrown? It don't feel like home. Thinning out the backing vocals a bit. Ryan! Nice to meet you, pal. What are you working on there? What's that desk you're on? Is that an Avid desk? Is that like the S1 or something? Cool setup, indeed it is. Indeed it is. Put it on my big screen. I won't show your 32 channel Avid console. Nice. Respect. I used one of them in Edinburgh with Pete and Diesel. I was doing some live sound. What was the place called again? I can't remember. Oh, you got the Rock Pro Media. You don't mind if I put your photo on my screen, do you? So we can talk about the gear you're sitting around. Is that okay with you? If not, that's fine. Be good to ask you questions and point at things. Nah, it's cool. Okay, we're good. Bang! Here he is. Here he is. Okay. Can we zoom in? Oh, we can. Nice. Cool t-shirt. Yeah, see these Behringer P16s? I've got them here too. I love them. Is this your studio? Or are you on location? So this is your rack for the P16. I'm using the X32 for it. I had the X32 for some live sound stuff I was doing, but there's no gigs, so it's hanging out here with me. I've got a Midas 32 channel desk there as well. Kind of there for the pre's and EQs and stuff. I've got some board as well. Kind of patched around everywhere. That's cool for a home setup, man. UA stuff. It's cool, man. Well done. What monitors do you have? What's this white boy up here? HS8. The Yamahas, is it? Nice. Cool. And Fender Strat. And a handsome Dev. Hey, Toby, stop flirting. You're terrible. Fender Strat and a Fender P bass. Nice. I need that bass today, actually. There's some too much room reverb coming. What's that coming from? Is it the snare? What's that coming from, that reverb? Is that the snare? Okay, this one. That's it. Okay, looks like we only use the snare here and here, and it's giving us loads of noise, so I'm just going to delete it where we don't need it. I'll clean it up. Nice setup, Rock Pro Media. Whereabouts in the world are you? Whereabouts are you? Where's your studio? Are you local? San Diego! That's cool. What's the weather like? So I'm in the Outer Hebrides, off the coast of the mainland of Scotland. I'll show you. This is where I am. This little island here. So yeah, pretty far away. If anyone wants to come hang out, this is my town. The kettle is on. Gone viral, I know, San Diego. That's where it's at. I would love to go to Scotland. Hey, listen, right, you hope you get a flight to here, to London, right? And then you can do a road trip if you want, but then you get another flight to Glasgow, and then you get a flight up to Stornoway. And the airport's down the road, the kettle's on, there's a sofa back there with your name on it. Any day. Any day. Yeah, Toby's over here somewhere. Somewhere there. Or there. So we're all pretty local, apart from you. We got a pal in Canada that joins in sometimes, but otherwise, yeah. San Diego friend, that's pretty cool. Over the moon. Nice to meet you. Yeah, please honestly, if you're ever anywhere near and you don't let me know, I'll be angry. And if you got to come here, right, and you got to bring me a pen. Don't take the sofa, the floor would be better, I promise. That's the voice of experience right there. I'm going to put a bit of delay in these harmonies. Give a bit of space. I'm still here. Yes! My Canadian friend. Boxes, Sharpies. There you go. Can't go wrong. Do you watch hockey? Rock Pro Media? Do you watch ice hockey?
It don't feel like home. It don't feel like home since it's all gone cold. Can you love me if my mind is overgrown? It don't feel like home since it's all gone cold.
I am absolutely dying to put the third harmony in it. Should have been here then, Abigail, shouldn't you? To record it.
It's all gone cold. Can you love me if my mind is overgrown?
It's a bit more something. It's a bit R-Box in this too. Needs pipes. Yes, Lauren. Oh, you're that Lauren. You're that Lauren McDougall, the piper. That makes a lot of sense. Just figured it out. Just figured it out. Glad to have you. Hoping to get back to Scotland in the next couple of years. Was there with my wife celebrating 25 years in 2018. Hey, congratulations. Congratulations. We have the Gulls in my city. I've been to a couple of hockey games. The Gulls. Are they in the AHL, are they? I don't know so much about that. I love harmonies. Never really get much of a chance to record them with anyone else, though. I always end up just laying my own. Yeah, don't we all?
Can you love me if my mind is overgrown? It don't feel like home.
That's way better, isn't it?
Since it's all gone cold.
Arvox, I love Arvox.
Can you love me if my mind is overgrown?
These headphones, Sennheiser 600 HDs, they're good. They're nice and neutral, but they're soft. Sometimes when I go back to my monitors, my monitors are much better at identifying like sibilance or clashing frequencies. My monitors make my eyes close if something's wrong, basically, but my headphones don't. My headphones kind of seem much more neutral, so I'm always got that in my brain. Toby, you didn't have to do that. Thank you very much. I owe you a drink, Topstar. Thank you so much. Really kind of you. Lauren, you're a subscriber now. I'll have to make some fancy stuff for you guys to play with in chat. Just say thank you. Now there's so many of you.
It don't feel like home since it's all gone cold.
Amazing. So I'm kind of thinking I want to put more high end on these harmonies, but I need to listen in the real ones. Thank you, Toby.
It don't feel like home since it's all gone cold. Can you love me if my mind is overgrown? It don't feel like home since it's all gone cold.
Okay, so what I'm doing every now and again is I'm muting the microphone so I can put the speakers up and have a listen without it feeding back. I'm finding that the main vocal is a wee bit sibilancy. So I'm just going to put a de-esser on it. Oh, wrong one. That's the harmonies. They don't need it. So every time Iain goes S, it'll identify it here. Yeah, I need some fancy emotes. We'll make some fun stuff.
It don't feel like home since it's all gone cold. Can you love me if my mind is overgrown?
There you go.
It don't feel like home since it's all gone cold.
That's better, but what I'm hearing is that now the harmonies are cutting through a wee bit better. They're a wee bit at a time, I think.
It don't feel like home since it's all.
The synths.
Since it's all.
All of them are just one.
Since it's all gone cold.
I think it's just this first guy here, so I'm just going to delete it. Just go to slip so I can not stick to the grid.
Since it's all.
If in doubt, take it out.
Like home since it's all gone cold. Can you love me if my mind is overgrown? It don't feel like home.
Cool.
Since it's all gone cold. Can you love me if my mind is overgrown?
Gotta check the others now, see if they come.
It don't feel like home since it's all.
Yeah. Let's trim it.
Since it's all gone cold. Can you love me if my mind is overgrown? It don't feel like home since it's all.
Oh, Toby, I'm laughing. My first band, I had a section filled with hissing from my S's, and we made the decision to make it worse, more prominent. Cool. Had a boy. pretty.
Since it's all gone cold. Since it's all gone cold, can you love me if my mind is overgrown? It don't feel like home. Since it's all gone cold, can you love me if my mind is overgrown? Since it's all gone cold, can you love me if my mind is overgrown?
I'm trying to make a decision whether to leave the low end meat in the harmonies or to take it out.
Is overgrown. It don't feel like home. Since it's all gone cold, can you love me if my mind is overgrown?
I think that fits a bit better. In my headphones, it's probably more obvious than in real life. I'll send the track to you one day so you can laugh at the production decision and 20-year-old Toby's dodgy singing. Yeah, man, I'd be all over that. I would love that a lot. How's this sounding? Jeez. Maybe they're just too loud. Maybe I'll use these snares too. There we go. I won't make it like super mad drums. It's going to be a natural sounding track here.
Can't answer your questions.
Your ad is a Fender Jazzmaster ad for your Twitch. There you go. That's cool.
I remember when we
My name is Keith Modison and I approve of this message.
climbing trees and throwing rocks at the sun. And fast forward.
Maybe I'll leave it on a bit more, but I'll take a wee bit of the reverb off it. Ah, it's up at 12. Flipping heck. Loving the track. Have to head off, but we'll catch up later. Thank you, Mother. Thanks for hanging out.
So tough even when I'm waking up. I remember when we were young, climbing trees and throwing rocks at the sun. And fast forward 20 years and I don't need these pills to feel. It don't feel like home since it's all gone cold. Can you love me if my mind is overgrown? It don't feel like home since it's all gone cold.
Mike, pump up the harmonies.
Love me if my mind is overgrown. As a picture, my life's a blur.
Cool. So I'm just going to put some stuff on the master bus now. I'm going to put it through some compressors. I like this one. It's got three emulations together. I just put it through like 2.5. Just get rid of like 1 dB.
It don't feel like home since it's all gone cold. Can you love me if my mind is overgrown? It don't feel like home since it's all gone cold. Can you love me if my mind is overgrown?
It's getting there.
All that it took
Oh, piano gets loud there.
open up to that someone. And all that it took was open up
Kramer Pie. Where's that? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K.
be that someone.
There it is.
It don't feel like
Uh,
since it's
Hey, Shawnee,
all
do you ever use rack EQs and compressors as always plugins? Yeah, I do. However, I made a decision when I was setting up the studio, the last setup I did, that I only use compressors. I only use hardware on the way in. So I don't ever, once it's in the PC, it's in the PC now. And the reason I chose to do that was speed, really. So I've got some compressors here, hardware compressors. In fact, I'm talking through one right now. This microphone is going through a Warm Audio WA273 EQ. And I'm doing some EQ and stuff with that. And then it's going through a WA76 compressor. So that's what's keeping my voice sorted today. But no, I don't come back out. I used to, but time is money. And to print stuff later on, I just go down a rabbit hole, and what should take me a few hours takes me a few days.
feel so tough even when I'm waking up.
Track is sounding very pretty. I love that stop and start
I
too.
remember when we were young,
Thanks for hanging out, Toby, mate.
climbing trees.
It's nice to have you around.
Rocks to the sun. And fast forward 20 years, and I don't need these pills to feel. It don't feel like home.
Gonna put a
Since it's all
compressor
gone
on
cold. Can
the
you
piano.
love me if my mind is overgrown? It don't feel like home since it's all gone cold.
It was just getting a bit wild. The later parts.
As a picture, my life's
The song is chill. Did a really good job on the tracking. Thanks, pal. Appreciate that.
Late December when we first met, I felt broken from my head to my toes. And fast forward
How does the vocal
20
level,
years and I don't need
the vocal to the rest,
pills to
the
feel.
balance feel to you guys?
It don't feel like home.
Does the vocal seem too loud? I find that's what I'm start losing the soonest, when my ears start getting tired. The balance between the vocals and the rest is what I struggle with first, if that makes sense.
It don't feel like home since it's all gone cold. Can you love me if my mind is overgrown? It don't feel like home since it's all gone cold. Can you love me if my mind is overgrown?
It's sitting so well, man. It doesn't seem too loud. I like a loud vocal. Cool. Thanks. Thanks, lads. Appreciate it. It's hard in headphones as well. Yeah, it's for your benefit. In fact, you know what? Because I've been mixing in headphones the last while, I'm actually quite liking how it's ending up. I've obviously got to be considering stuff the whole time and compensating, but once I do this and bring it into the main speakers, it refreshes my ears so much that when I come in fresh to tweak the mix on the speakers, it gets me really focused for the final stuff. How do you always make everything fit together without it sounding muddy? That's a big question. The first thing is volume. Volume's the most important thing. Like, if you get the volume mix sorted, that helps. EQ is another. Like, here's an EQ program, and I've cut out all the low end in this, for example, and boosted the high end. So EQ is a good tool. Rock Pro Media, what would you say? Can you help Shawnee with that answer? Everyone's got different ways of doing it. Reverb helps blend stuff. Cutting EQs instead of boosting EQs helps a lot. Panning. Rock Pro Media was talking about panning earlier. Panning can get stuff that's sitting on top. If you pull it to different places, then it kind of sits, so it doesn't sound muddy anymore. It sounds full. That's what you're looking for. Subtractive EQ, compression, then additive EQ. Yeah, exactly. So kind of how I think about it. I mean, every mixing engineer is totally different, but how I think about it is a lot of the time I'll go in looking to correct errors, first of all. So errors in the room, errors in the mic placement. And sometimes you introduce these errors on purpose. Like you might put a mic too close to something to get the low end. But when you introduce the low end, you introduce all of the low end, but you might just want a tiny wee bit of the frequencies. So you have to cut out the bits that you don't want. So sometimes you use errors to your advantage, but I sometimes do a run of EQ and stuff with subtractive EQ to fix problems. And then I'll compress it so the volumes don't get peaky. So it kind of sits together naturally. And then once you get to that stage, you can get creative. So that's when you add distortion. That's when you add modulation. That's when you add like vintage EQs to boost things, to add saturation, to get character, things like that. Cut, compress, boost. It's a fantastic advice. What else? One thing to be careful of is falling in love with a decision because it made it slightly louder. So sometimes when you're EQing and you boost up a frequency and you bypass the EQ, you go, oh, that one sounds way better. But it's going to, because not because it sounds different, it's going to sound better because it's made that slightly louder. That's why doing subtractive EQ is a really good first run, because you're actually making it quieter in places, but you can hear it like thinning in the right places, the things that you want to do. It's not a rule, just a guideline, as I think that's a great decision to say that. Anything I say or anything anyone says, nothing is a rule. Everything is guidelines. So think outside the box. But it's what the things I say are the things that I do a lot. But I might do a project tomorrow and do the exact opposite of everything I've said. But starting point, absolutely. So please ask questions, Shawnee. That's what I'm here for. Want you to learn.
Mind is overgrown. It don't feel like home since it's all gone cold. Can you love me if my mind is over?
So I'm getting on the harmonies is triggering my delay more than anything. So I'm going to put the de-esser on the harmonies too, even though they don't need it. I just want the Echo Boy to trigger different. That's why I put the high cut down here. I was trying to get rid of it, but I'm going to get rid of it with the de-esser.
Love me if my mind is overgrown. It don't feel like home since it's all gone cold.
That's better. Now every time the harmonies go with an S or something, it attenuates it, it brings it down, which means by the time it gets to Echo Boy, that S isn't loud when it gets into it, so it doesn't trigger a loud delay. I find that distracting.
Love me if my mind is overgrown. It don't feel like home since it's all gone cold. Can you love me if my mind is overgrown? And all that it took was open up to that someone.
It's doing a bit too much.
And all that it took was open up to that someone. Be that someone. It don't feel like home.
Okay, I'm gonna have a listen to this on the speakers. So I'm gonna mute the microphone, but feel free to keep chatting. I still read what you're saying, like I still read what you're saying.
Can't answer your questions. Feel so tough even when I'm waking up. I remember when we were young, climbing trees and throwing rocks at the sun. And fast forward 20 years and I don't need these pills to feel. It don't feel like home since it's all gone cold. Can you love me if my mind is overgrown? It don't feel like home since it's all gone cold. Can you love me if my mind is overgrown? As a picture, my life's a blur, faking smiles from the inside out. Late December when we first smiles from the inside out. Late December when we first met, I felt broken from my head to my toes. And fast forward 20 years and I don't need these pills to feel. It don't feel like home. Love me if my mind is overgrown. It don't feel like home since it's all gone cold. Can you love me if my mind is overgrown? And all that it took, was open it up to that someone. Be that someone. It don't feel like home since it's all gone cold. Can you love me if my mind?
Okay, it's not bad. Still needs work though. I'm gonna do one thing. I'm going to make a long reverb. This is the last thing I'm going to do today. And I'm going to come in fresh tomorrow and have a listen, see what I think. So I'm going to put an EQ in so I can tune this. So low cut, high cut. So I just want kind of a mid kind of reverb. I'm just going to get any old one. I'm going to go for Valhalla Room. And this decay here, I'm going to put to like something like that. And then I'm going to put the input, the bus 3-4. Do I have Instagram? Yes, I do. I need to sort out my bots. I'm seeing. Search for We Studio, Rock Pro Media. We Studio, one word. That's my Insta. Please hop on, say hello. Let's be friends. We are kindred spirits, I feel. So I'm going to send the acoustics to bus 3. Oh, what did I do? Wrong one. So send the acoustics to that long reverb. I'm also going to send the electrics to that long reverb. And I'm going to send the piano to it. And maybe a wee bit of the harmonies and the voice, but not much. So that long reverb will give us a bed of reverb at the bottom. Just wanted to sound like ambience, like a synth. Let's see what it sounds like.
Mind is overgrown. It don't feel like home.
Hear that noise? That's what I'm adding. So basically it's kind of like a really long synthy pad in the key of the song, but created by reverb.
Mind is overgrown.
And I might automate that in and out. What do you think? Does that sound good?
Can't answer your questions. Feel so
Keith Morrison. Yeah, that's me.
when I'm waking up. I remember when we
Sent you
were
my hissy
young.
track for my first band for you to have a giggle at it. Cheers, Toby.
Rocks to the sun. And fast forward 20 years and I don't need these pills to feel. It don't feel like home since it's all gone cold. Can you love me if my mind is overgrown? It don't feel like home since it's all gone cold. Can you love me if my mind is overgrown? As a picture, my life's a blur, faking smiles from the inside out. Late December when we first met.
I'm not having that long reverb now. I'm gonna leave it in the whole time, but I need it to come out at the end. Maybe I'll just pull the master down.
Mind is overgrown.
That'll do. I'll perfect that in the mastering stage. But at the moment, I'm going to run this through the AI Ozone mastering engineer as a safety, and then send it to Iain, see what he thinks.
It don't feel like home since it's all gone cold. Can you love me? Mind is overgrown.
Everybody have a good time today on stream. I'm about to go home for my dinner, but I thought... Whoa! It gets like quick. It's been a real pleasure today. Thank you very much, everybody, for hanging out. It's lovely to meet you, Rock Pro Media. All right, Lauren. You doing much piping these days? Inspired and educated. That's lovely to hear. Okay, that looks fine. It's been great. Keith, thanks, man. No piping, got it. Soon, hopefully, yeah. Soon. Don't forget your free trial of the WWE Network for WrestleMania. Toby, mate, please remind me. Send me a text when you're watching it. We'll watch it. We'll watch it together. This seems pretty done. Let's send this to the boy. So I'm sending this to Iain Wilson, who's on a record label. So we made these songs together. Do more streams after 5. All right. Okay. We'll do, Shawnee. Just get hungry, you know? Bring me some takeaway. I'll stay here forever. Cool. So I'll just export that. Iain Wilson, Overgrown, bounce. Cool. Best stream time in the UK is supposedly 8 p.m. I researched that. Oh, Gail, how you doing? Another great track. Thank you very much. Thank you, Gail. Nice to see you. Yes, I like this one. This one isn't trying to be anything amazing. It's just nice. Nice vibes. Nice vibes. This reminds me of like sunset, summer sunset, you know, after a barbecue. I don't know why. It's a simple, pretty song, yeah. Not everything has to be banging all the time, you know. Sometimes you just gotta sit back with your pals and enjoy it. Man, I'm missing hanging out with people, can you tell? Who wants to hang out? Who wants to be my friend? Yeah, so I'm keeping you here while this bites us out. If I'm staying here, you're staying here. But so I'm filming tomorrow. Well, I'm technically not filming. I composed a piano piece, well, a couple of piano pieces for a short story, like a short film, and I'm out on location playing the composition, like not literally playing, but playing it through a speaker. So that's my part of the film crew tomorrow, and I'm there to help the actress and actor play the part on the piano along with the backing track. So I'm kind of like piano teacher come DJ tomorrow. So that's what I'm up to tomorrow. So no streaming tomorrow, but I'll be back on Friday. If anyone wants to hang out on Friday, I'll start at 2, but I promise to go on beyond 5, Shawnee, if you're about. And it's Gaming Friday. So we're going to play some games. Yes, we are going to raid someone. We're going to raid someone. I have no idea how to do it. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Who will we raid? Got any mates, Toby? Got anyone online?
Certainly, it's a decision that has to be.
Who's online? I don't have any mates online. Toby, who you got? Raid Nick and hey, is Darren? I don't have Nick's. I don't have Nick's Twitch. What is it? Nick and Ross. Darren, will you hook me up? Try and find them. Game Attacker saying, guys, okay, we'll hook that up if we can. Maybe I'd like to raid someone that that's playing music to like nobody. That would be nice. Oh, Darren, what you got there? Might be able to get some of my mates. Oh, they're not on. But thank you, Darren. Thank you very much. So let's do a raid. Oh, it's a shame they're not on. Let's do a music raid. Someone jamming out, and if you guys just stay and say hello for a minute, it'll make their day. I want someone on a piano. There's one here, Toby. Ding, ding, Dingwall Tone. Do you know who that is? Yeah, I'm sorry. Do you want to search with me? Like, I'm looking here. Do you know who that is? Ding, ding, Dingwall Tone. Is that one of your mates? Check it out. Let's stream a stream.
Being like, I was drinking loads last night. Now I'm drinking again, and it just fuels him. Like,
He seems lovely.
Sometimes, you know, but we do, like, Jax is always messaging me whilst I'm modding for him, saying like,
Okay, let's do this. So Sturge base. So I just go / seems a charmer / raid and username without the space. So do I do a space without the raid after the raid? Is it like this? Okay, right, you're going. Right, everyone say hello. Make this guy's day. Cheers, everyone. I love you lots. See you Friday.
I get raided and I'm about to finish, I'll be like, thanks for the raid, sorry, I'm about to go. Speaking of which, We Studio Records. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the raid. How you doing, guys? Can we get a shout out? We're not finishing, by the way, but I was saying, if we were about to finish and I got a raid, I'd be like, oh, sorry, I've got to go. But when we're not finishing, we've got 7 songs in the queue. Welcome in. Welcome in, guys. We Studio. How you doing? Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in to everyone. My name's Christian, Sturge Bass. Welcome to the Sturge Bass channel. I've been playing bass for 16 years, 7 years professionally. I work with Dimwell Guitars, Ashdown Engineering, and Pace and Strings as an artist. And I've been doing Twitch for just over a year now because of COVID, taking requests and hanging out and doing all that sort of stuff. I will get back to some Dingwall real soon. We've had Audio Slave